All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
This is Tony.
My name is Sebastian.
And butter my bill. The other day, I worked with this young lady, 21-year-old Mexican girl. Asked her, have you ever peeled back a stick of butter and buttered your bread like with a pencil, like using the butter? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, right, of course.
So of course, I couldn't record her because she's an employee of another, company that I work
and
for.
is also female.
Right. And I was talking to my sister about it yesterday. She's like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I went to the store the other day, didn't have no tub butter. She's like, that's cool, I'll use a stick. And she bought stick butter.
Dude, you still get breadcrumbs with the fucking tub.
Yeah. I don't know what's gross about it. I don't get it. Like you're acting like you take the stick of butter out of your and just squeeze it.
Well, that, and then the whole crumb thing is like you act like the entire piece of bread is now on the stick of butter.
You saying you heard people told you this. Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
But everyone's told me that's crazy.
Yeah, that's because you got bougie friends.
That's sick. No, it ain't about being bougie. It's about being an adult, sharing butter with other people.
Yeah,
Dude, we're not licking the butter stick.
Like I said, this is different because this is a bachelor pad with 3 grown men that don't like to wash a butter knife just because it's been used once. And so, hey,
I'm saving the environment by doing that.
Hey, I get. Like I said,
you don't help the community because you don't do food delivery.
Again, I already said I get it.
Okay,
I get where you guys are coming from because it's a bachelor pad. Nobody wants to do dishes. Nobody wants to replace the alarm battery. It's cool. It's all good.
It's normal. Stop trying to treat me like I ain't normal.
My brother and I
not.
My brother and I lived together. When my mom moved out, we had a roommate, 3 guys in the apartment. Hey, we did things that were out of the ordinary too.
Like what?
Never cleaned the bathrooms. I don't remember, to be honest with you, washing my sheets. That's
gross.
Well, yeah, it was. I ain't gonna lie. But here's the thing. You at one point in time when you get older, you realize it.
Right.
You change your ways.
Right. And you're like, ooh, girl's coming over. Got to change the sheets.
I can see Seabass taking the butter and buttering his bread like that. But not a 49-year-old man.
Ouch.
Why not?
Dog. Because we're adults. Get a butter knife. Take a little bit of butter.
This man is the farthest thing from a fucking adult besides paying his taxes.
Yeah, well, what are you talking about, dude? That's very manly, doing the right thing to save the environment.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let's say you had a woman friend for the night, and you were making her breakfast. The next morning, you had a great night with her.
Yeah.
Would you actually butter her bread like that?
Or
toast?
I probably wouldn't make toast though, but if I did,
her sitting there in the dining room, you guys are chopping it up.
I'd probably use a tub butter.
Not my question. Would you butter her bread like that?
No, he'd probably use the tub butter.
I'd probably use a tub butter.
That's the answer to your question.
So you would use a butter knife on the toast.
Yeah, but you know what? What I would do though is I would butter the bread thick enough where I could lay the 2 face to face, so I'm only buttering one bread, and then face the other one down so that the butter leaks down into the other bread.
No, it's not irrelevant. I get where you're at.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get where you're at.
So what would be the point of doing that?
That way you only butter one. You only butter one time.
What's the point of doing that with your waffles then?
Oh, pow!
Well, it's because I'm actually
take your time. It's normally 2 hours.
Pouring enough.
And I'll get there. Trust me, I have the mental capacity.
I'm pouring enough syrup for the 2.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I put enough
butter
on it.
But I eat them separately.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So what are you going to do? Smash them together and then open them back up?
No, you don't smash them together. What you do is after you butter it thickly. You put the other hot piece of butter on it or bread on it.
Okay.
And then you turn it upside down.
Okay.
And you put it on the plate and let her decide how she wants to eat it. I don't tell people how to eat their shit.
Okay.
I also don't tell people how to butter their bread.
Okay. Well. Okay. Let's get back to the question.
What's that?
Would you take a stick of butter?
We've answered this question twice.
Well, no, I wanted a confirmed yes or no. Would you butter the toast like that if you had a female friend here? Or would you take a butter knife, and I don't care if it's tub butter or
your feet in.
stick butter,
Well,
what would you do?
I have 3 different answers that are, and you're not going to be happy with them, but they are what they are. First of all, it depends on the girl and what had transpired the night before and how quickly I want to get her out of the house.
Okay.
Okay. Second of all, if she's staying the night at my house, that means that, I put in work, so that means she's making breakfast. I probably don't have to butter anything because she'll be the one making breakfast. Thirdly, I would probably I would put both out on the table and let her decide which one she want to use. And if she don't use a stick, I'm gonna send her home. I'm just kidding. I would probably put the tub out and let her butter her own bread. I probably wouldn't butter it for her.
Okay. If she says, would you mind buttering it for me? Because I feel you're avoiding the question.
Well, then you ask, would you like the tub butter or the stick butter?
Okay.
No, I would.
like the stick
I've
butter.
answered. I would use the tub butter.
He's answered it 4
No,
times.
no. That's not the question. The question is, would you use a butter knife?
Well, how the fuck else? I'm not gonna
Hey,
jam.
you can
I'm not
scoop
gonna
it.
jam the butter in the fucking tub.
How do I know? You
Come
guys
on,
ain't fucking
Tony.
crazy.
Come on.
How do I know that?
Come on.
As far as I know, is when you try to butter some spaghetti, you
All right, fuck it.
Then
Then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the tub and I'm gonna squeeze it so just enough butter comes out so I can rub it on the fucking bread. How about that shit? That's your question.
When I get the tub butter, I don't take the lid off. I cut the bottom off and spread it that way.
Yeah, because then it's like an eraser.
Yeah.
You just
And then you don't even need a lid. You just put it in.
You know how like when the
Fridge.
eraser on your pencil wore out, you just bite it a little bit so enough of the eraser comes out. So
yeah.
same thing
That's
with
fine.
the butter. You squeeze it enough to get enough out to rub it on
Okay,
the bread.
cool. But just so long as we understand, everyone, he would use a butter knife, which he would have to wash afterwards.
Yeah, with other people.
Yeah, but that's
See,
different.
okay, that's not different.
How is that not different? Dude,
Because that's what adults do.
No. How above and beyond have you ever gone for a woman?
Very.
Okay, same thing. That's an unfair question. Because of course I'm going to put on the best show possible. Me fucking cooking ham steaks and fucking
It's gonna look
eggs.
like one of those teenage drama breakfasts.
Yeah,
They only
like
take a sip of juice and then walk out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? She's trying to sneak out with her fucking high heels in her hand.
Okay, and if you're making her dinner and you got some corn on the cob, how you gonna butter the corn
I'm
on
gonna
the
Roll
cob?
that-
that bitch on the fucking stick.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit right out. I'm gonna put that slab of butter right on a plate and put the little things on the corn so you don't touch it, and she'll figure it out. Roll that bitch on there. Dude, that one right there, that's natural. Like that totally
makes
makes sense.
sense.
I don't know how you don't.
It doesn't make sense, but I mean it does make sense.
How do you
again, hold on a second. I want to reiterate. I understand where you guys are coming from. Okay. Let's get that straight. I get it. I totally get
This
the
is that whole.
bachelor.
I can disagree with your point, and we can still be friends.
Right. So how do you butter your corn though? On a cob.
The way normal people do. Spray butter, homie.
Spray butter? Who the fuck uses spray butter?
Normal people.
No, that's bougie shit.
That ain't bougie. You're
That is bougie
tripping.
as fuck.
That's for people that fucking count calories, and I could tell you don't count calories, just like I don't count calories.
You know, yes, you are right. It has 0 calories.
Because
I can't believe it's not butter spray.
because I did that when I was in Phoenix, training in Phoenix, and I had to use a spray butter.
I've never seen spray butter.
What?
That's because we live good.
Yeah.
We eat the
We
shit
live
that
like
tastes
normal
good.
people.
The
fuck?
You're
We enjoy
Does it-
flavor.
Does it come in like a 409 looking spray bottle?
Yeah.
No, it's more of like a
Aerosol.
No, it's more like
pump action.
No, I think of that.
yeah.
Like a shotgun.
It's more of a tanning spray.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you
It's the
mean.
best thing in the world for corn on the cob.
That
fuck
sounds like
no.
bullshit.
Dude, you can.
Matter of fact, look, dude,
hold
look,
on a
hold on.
second. You
Go ahead.
put those ears in. Okay?
What do you need the ears for if you're gonna stand back 12 inches and
You put the ears in, and then you hold one side of the ear, so you got the corn in one hand, you got the spray bottle in the other, and you just saturate it all the way around.
that's
saturate it.
Why sit there and
boom, boom,
okay?
boom.
But let me ask you a question. Why sit there and go?
Because it gets in all the nooks and crannies.
That's what when it's laying hot on the
And that's
slab.
better when you do it with the stick too.
Yeah.
There's extra butter outside of the.
And then I even sent you a thing from the cooking channel, the Food Network, that told you to boil your corn in water with butter.
Listen, partner,
What's up?
I roast my corn on the barbecue.
Even
Even
then,
better.
Stick the fucking ears in, roll it.
You know what you should do when you do that is rub butter on it before you put it on the grill.
It won't burn?
Nope. Because it's in the husk.
I don't roast my corn still in the husk.
Why? Oh, yeah, you're not Mexican. But if it had fucking banana leaves, you would. But you know what? I thought you were going to say, because a lot of Anglos, what they do is they take butter or they take bread and they butter the shit out of their bread. And then they take the corn on the cob and lay it in the middle of the bread, squeezing the corn and rubbing it around like that. That's what white people do.
What do they do with the bread?
Well, I'm sure they eat it afterwards. Because now your bread's got just a light coat of butter. Most of it's on your corn.
Maybe it's got an ear or two of corn on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, it's got a couple of cobs or kernels. The ear is the whole piece.
Yeah, whatever.
You never seen that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they did that shit on War Games. The guy was talking and dad puts the fucking
War
mantequilla.
Games back in the 80s?
Yeah.
With
Matthew Broderick? Yeah. They're eating dinner and his dad fucking butters the bread, puts the corn right in it. Almost. And there's movies too where they put it right on the fucking thing and spin the cob. Right on the stick of butter. Delicious.
Spin the cob sounds like Southern spin the bottle.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
All right, well, like I said, get you a spray bottle
Play
of
that at
butter.
family reunions.
Get you a spray bottle of butter.
No.
Try it. I'm
No.
telling you.
Then try buttering your bread.
Yeah, but that's
James.
not even
No.
butter.
You try buttering the bread with a stick, and I'll grab that fucking bottle of butter.
Yeah.
I would love to try it.
And I would love to try your spray on bullshit, but
You'll be surprised on how good it tastes. 0 calories too.
fuck that. I
Yeah,
want
but how
all
much?
the
What's your
calories of butter.
cholesterol? Do you know?
Have no idea.
No.
No.
It's got to be good. He buys bottled spray on butter
Yeah. Right.
with 0 calories.
Oh, honey, what happens to be the spray butter?
That's where I can't believe it's not butter comes in fucking bullshit. Because that's got to be what it says on the fucking spray bottle.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's not butter. Like, bullshit.
That's great stuff, man.
Besides, you're not even buttering your corn. It says it in the title. It's not butter.
You're just moistening it.
So if I use margarine, you would consider that not being buttered?
No,
No.
because last time we were talking about that, and I said something about country crock. That's not butter. That's
Oh,
margarine.
yeah, that is true. It's not butter.
So the only way I butter my toast then is with a stick because I use margarine in the tub.
Problem solved.
The only way you butter your toast.
Is with a stick. If not, I'm using margarine.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm great because again, I walked in here this evening expecting a fresh package of 9-volt batteries
Well, we never said how long the bit was going to go.
until tonight.
That's not. Do you remember that conversation? Did he say anything about?
Was I even here?
Was he? Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I wasn't here for that. I don't remember that.
it was
What
just
the
like
fuck?
3 or 4
Just
nights.
kidding. Wow. I fucked with both of y'all's
I
minds
was like,
right
what the fuck?
We said we had to think back if it was
I
another
know,
Friday
right?
night that he wasn't here.
You guys are both almost. Well, you are 50. Shit. Ha ha. I can fuck with your memory now.
Holy shit!
We able to play that audio?
Yeah, we can play it.
Okay, I mean this is just one
Fair
example.
warning, the audio
what we
is
heard.
not fantastic.
We had a buddy out in the street, Steven, talked to one of his buddies, asked him about buttering his corn. Or his toast, excuse me.
If the boomer can figure out how to play the video.
Yeah, hold on.
No, you're being recorded. Oh, and the reason for this is
The beginning of a police phone call.
Something you.
What the hell?
Tilted the screen, so now it paused it.
Yeah, hold on. Now I gotta find it again. God dang it. Here we go.
No, you're being recorded. Oh, and the reason for this is an experiment. Something you heard the podcast this morning, right? Yep. Okay, you heard on that podcast that the butter scandal. The butter scandal, what they called it. Is, do you use a stick of butter to spread on your toast? Absolutely not. And anybody that does it is fucking crazy. Oh, yeah, ridiculous. Why would you use a stick of butter on your toast? You're gonna have a hole in your toast by the time you're done. What about like your pancakes and whatnot? No. You use a tub of butter? You're just transferring sticks of butter all over the place. Yeah, it's a tub. You know, with the knife, put it on there, down with the knife, you're good to go. I don't need no sticks rubbing everywhere. I don't understand that, though. I don't understand that.
See, but the reason why he doesn't understand it is because he's
no.
Because you're gonna have a hole in your bread. He's talking about you like you were use a whole stick and just fucking rub the shit out of the bread. That's not what I'm talking about. You just peel it back and use just the tip of the bread or the tip of the butter.
Stick.
So you know what? I'm gonna do a how-to video. We're gonna post it on fucking all our feeds.
Nobody I know. One guy said he did on his tortillas.
Yeah,
growing up.
He said he did
when
it on
he
bread.
but yet that was when he was ghetto. And he says he does not do that anymore.
And then
That was one guy.
Does he have a spray bottle of butter as well?
He might, because normal people do.
No, normal people do not have spray butter.
Okay, here's another one.
Maybe you and the street guy Steve.
Let us know if you have a spray bottle of butter.
If you have a spray bottle of butter, don't listen to our show because you're too snowflakey to do it.
My brand is I can't believe it's not butter spray.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. How are you gonna sit there and read a spray bottle that says I can't believe it's not butter because I can do this with regular butter? Fucking spritz down a piece of bread. I'm disgusted.
Can't believe you're talking about that kind of shit on this show.
I'll tell you what I can't believe. I can't believe that's real.
It's normal, kid.
That is not fucking normal,
It
man.
is. It is. It is.
There's no way that's normal.
Yeah, that can't be.
How much does that bottle of butter cost?
Well, maybe in your
I
age
have
range.
no idea.
I'm going to look it up.
My age range, what? I've been having that for years. I don't know how you're tripping. You're crazy.
Shit, we were lucky. If we had butter growing up. I mean, we had that big ass block of cheese that came in a cardboard
I'm
box.
so depressed. That's the third thing. When I type in, I can't believe it's not butter. Spray is the third thing on there on Amazon.
How much is it?
It was $21.
You paid $21 for a bottle of butter?
For one bottle?
Lucky my phone's dead.
It's not
Literally
$21.
just died.
That might be for like a 6-pack or something.
It might have been 2. I don't know.
No.
How much you pay?
I have no idea.
How much does
I
your wife
just
pay?
buy it.
Oh, you roll like
Yeah,
that. You're like,
we just buy it.
he said, well, if you got to ask, you can't afford it.
It's
So
a necessity. As soon as I pick up them hot dog buns, I pick up that. I can't believe it's not butter spray. I got a funny story about them hot dog buns, too.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of hot dog buns the other day. What the hell? Go ahead. What happened?
My daughter had a boyfriend in high school. And one day he came over, and it was him, my daughter, and my son were at the house.
Okay.
So they were going to have some hot dogs after school. So he went into the pantry, and he pulled out sliced bread. and they straight up looked at him like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm getting the bread for the hot dogs. And they're like, there's hot dog buns. He's like, oh, really? You guys have hot dog buns?
That's depressing.
Fuck, that poor kid. Poor young
He
guys.
probably went home. My girlfriend's parents are so rich.
Right?
They had hot dog buns.
You got to remember something, though. $2.94, kid. I can't believe it's not butter. You're
For one
tripping.
bottle, that's bullshit. 2 bottles right there was $21.
Dog, right there. Boom.
Where's that at? What store is that?
That's Target.
Target.
Sorry, Target. Is that how you pronounce it?
$3.19.
How much is in it?
You got to remember 8 ounces. 8 fluid ounces.
It should say,
Well, yeah,
I can't
it can't
believe.
be solid
that'll last
because
you
you
a
can't
while.
spray a solid.
That'll last you a while.
Yeah, what it should say is, I can't believe anybody buys this shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
I can't believe this flies.
You guys are crazy, man. You need to come into the 20th century.
I'm good right where I'm at.
I don't need no.
I enjoy the flavor.
Tastes just like butter. Can't tell the difference.
Yeah, I can because I'm fucking spraying it on.
Nope, you can't tell the difference. I'm telling you. It's the best in the world.
All right. What else you want to fight about?
Well, hold on a second.
What?
Dog, why we still got the alarm beeping?
Because you didn't bring no 9-volt batteries.
You need to bring the 9-volt batteries. I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
but I'm supposed to give them to you. If I buy them for you, I can't get them for myself to change that
Once you
too.
give them to me, I will give you 2 to put in them
Re-gifting.
alarms.
Yeah, how many do you think I was buying you?
At least a 4-pack.
He must have something that went out in his house. Oh my God.
I want to thank you for throwing out the invite to us and the fellas to come and watch Coming to America 2 in your crib. That
Yeah.
was really nice.
Yeah, cool. You ain't coming though,
But
right?
You did notice how one of them said, we can't because the beeping of the alarm will mess up the experience for us.
Well,
Dude,
then bring 9 volts as a fucking thank you.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's going to be your entry then,
Yeah.
fuckers. So you can bring beer and the 9 volts. I got a surround sound loud enough. You ain't hearing shit.
Old lady and I already have plans.
Yeah?
Yeah, Saturday nights. I'll be honest with you. It's usually we have to do something together.
She
Yeah,
said,
we
that's my night.
Yeah, pretty much because Friday nights are here and during
Right.
the work week we're working, so she's got to have Saturday nights. So not that we just have to do everything together.
Are you guys going to meet Steven in Vegas since you didn't get to go with him?
I'm a little sad about that, kid.
Why?
Because he had told me that his old lady got him like a weekend package trip to Vegas for his
Right.
birthday, which is great. I mean, like, wow, that's cool. She did that for you. I'm expecting the 2 of them to go to Vegas.
Right?
Well, I come to see he's got somebody else rolling with him, another couple.
Oh, he got 5 people with him.
Dog, I can't get the invite. Am I too old now?
Now you know how it feels.
Yeah? Shoe on the other foot.
Man, I'm like, I mean, usually
I'll start inviting him to everything.
Usually he hits me with, I know you ain't going to go, but I'm going to throw out the invite anyways. You see what I'm saying? It's, hey.
He stick a buttered you.
Yeah.
He didn't want to throw the invite out and not use
I'm
it.
going to see if he's a true listener.
Okay.
Okay? This comes out Saturday morning. He's there for the weekend. You ever hear of White Castle hamburgers?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
It's an East Coast thing.
Right.
I grew up on them. Well, they got 2 spots in Vegas. One actually on the boulevard.
You got a White Castle in Vegas?
2
of them?
one in Vegas and one at the state line
Oh, okay.
at one of the terrible gas stations. It's actually on the way out, so it's on the side of the leaving Vegas side.
Okay.
So whenever I go to Vegas, leaving, I'll pick up a stack at that gas station and roll. So I'm kind of hoping he might stop at that Terrible's right there, state line, pick me up a suitcase of burgers.
Just to make it up
As
to
a
you?
sorry, yeah.
Not as a sorry, but just, hey, man, I picked these up, thought of you. Boom, nephew.
He didn't think of you going. He's not thinking of you going.
Yeah. They're going to bring you back the napkin and say, hey, dude, I was eating some Castle and I thought of you. Look at, I even brought the napkin. That's fucked
But
up.
that's got to be, dude, sometimes I'll stop there first going into Vegas.
And did he take employees or did he?
I don't know. I don't know who went.
You don't even know who he went with?
Nah.
Oh, man. I can tell you the names.
All I know is that picture he sent, he was in the back seat being driven to Vegas.
Oh, maybe he just caught an Uber, dog. Don't be mad.
An Uber pool to Vegas?
Yeah.
I mean, he knows I wouldn't have went. He could have still said, hey, you want to go? He knows I was going to say no.
Then why are you so salty?
Because, man, it's a thought that counts. I got feelings.
Feelings.
Pitch and volume changed when I asked that question.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so one of the guys thought the TV was still broken too. Now I got that shit fixed. We're good, man. And I got a surround sound to blow out the smoke signals. Will be good.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I just told him, don't have any buttered popcorn here.
We're not gonna have none of your spray on shit either.
Hey,
Yeah.
We buy box.
We'll be good.
popcorn.
I'll melt a stick and pour it on that shit. We'll be
I've
good.
actually made popcorn like that. It's fucking good.
Yeah. And I mix it with M&M's sometimes. Don't tell me you ain't never done that.
I've never done that.
Not even I've done that.
My dad used to do that. That was his thing. Take some popcorn, and even if we
yeah, I
went to the
remember
movies,
that.
he'd
I
buy
remember seeing
popcorn and a bag of M&M's.
Dude,
And
he shit himself when they fucking brought when you could buy little bags of M&Ms at the movies. Because he buy that, fucking pour it into his popcorn with the butter and shit.
Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to try that. That doesn't sound too bad.
no, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, because I really like the what do they call that? The trail mix, where it's got
Oh yeah.
M&Ms, raisins, peanuts, all that stuff. The sweet and salty mix.
Say it.
Uh-huh.
What?
None.
I'm probably thinking the same thing. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Trail mix, really? At a fucking movie?
No, I'm just talking about in general.
Oh, okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. At the movies, I used to be all about the bonbons. Remember the little vanilla things in chocolate, the little balls?
You know who else used to be into bonbons?
Hmm.
Was Peg Bundy from Married with Children.
Oh, yeah?
What?
What an
Really?
obscure
Bonbon?
reference.
Yeah, right? Like I used to go to the movies. I'd go on Tuesdays because that was when they did the
matinee.
cheap price all day. And I'd go in and get in for $6. I'd watch a movie, have a hot dog, some popcorn, and a Coke. I'd take myself out for the day for $20. I'd be good. Sneak into another movie if I had enough popcorn left. Straight. You had to portion that shit out though, because if not,
And you had to time those movies right, too.
yeah.
You had to see which one was starting.
I remember doing that shit all the time.
Oh, yeah.
The one right there was it called Palms to Pines? Is that the one across from the mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go to that one all the time.
Is that still open?
No, not anymore. I don't think so. And now the only one that's open is the one in La Quinta and the one at Mirage, right?
No, the one right here by Home Depot.
No, I thought they closed that shit because they sold all those. Regal.
The Regal, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Regal sold all those last year when everything was going bad and they couldn't have a movie.
Oh, wow. I didn't know. Man.
Trying to put some money together and start a movie theater.
Wow. Well, Mary Pickford in Cat City, that's still open.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, they do the
Yeah,
drive-in movies, right?
I got to check that out.
The River one, too. That one's...
I heard Mary Pickford got good popcorn and good ice cream. They make their own ice cream, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
It's all about the popcorn at the movies, though.
Mary Pickford supposedly has some good popcorn.
Really?
Yeah.
I had to go check it out. You know, my dad used to, I don't know, I have no idea how the fuck he did it. Because we used to go to, when Kmart was there where that jacket place is at, Burlington. We used to go and that'd be the first thing he'd go do is get himself some popcorn. That fucking popcorn was the driest fucking popcorn. And my dad likes salt on shit, so he'd salt that shit. And he's walking around just eating no fucking water, no soda, nothing, no Slurpee, like nothing to drink. I think he did that shit on purpose because then we'd be, hey, let me have some popcorn. When he gets some popcorn, I'm thirsty. I got to spend all the money on popcorn. I'm like, fuck. So then you wouldn't fuck with his popcorn no more.
When I used to park cars, we used to get different snacks. And one thing that went together really well was Snicker and nacho cheese Doritos.
Okay.
I don't know what it was, but you take a bite of that Snicker and throw some chips in your mouth. Those two went together really well.
There's this dude on TikTok that does these fucking challenges. The other day he had Oreos dipped in pickle juice.
Oh, what the sin?
I don't know.
And he said it was really good.
He's got to for the fucking views.
Nah.
I don't know about that, man.
And then they did, somebody did hot Cheetos and milk. Makes sense.
Somebody
probably
covered a Thanksgiving turkey in hot Cheetos.
Well, I've seen them like
stuck
putting
a
them
block
on
of
like
Velveeta
corn on
in
the
there.
cob and stuff.
Well, what do you call it? It has Dorito tacos, right? Del Taco?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Oh, those aren't
Those are good.
Yeah, I like those.
It's sad that they made Cool Ranch Doritos tacos because that's a fucking disgrace.
Yeah. That Cool Ranch it's a weird taste.
I haven't had that taco, but I like the Cool Ranch chips. They're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if nothing else is there, like when you buy those, the box of all the different chips and it's just Cool Ranch is left.
Yeah.
But Cool Ranch ain't that bad, right?
No, it's still bad. I won't eat them. Nope.
But back to your pops and the M&Ms and the popcorn. Now that I think about it, that's they call that zebra now. Popcorn, where they drizzle the chocolate on it.
Oh, okay. But that's not having M&Ms. That's
What,
the
chocolate,
crunch of the
chocolate.
M&Ms. That's you know
Yeah.
what I mean. But you're right. They do because they drizzle white and
Yeah,
dark chocolate, right, or chocolate on it.
Milk chocolate.
and that's pretty good,
Thank you.
actually.
Yeah. Now they keep talking about movies that are coming back out. Like, is the one at the river open? Does anybody know?
Don't know.
Because that new Toby Maguire, no, not
Tom
Toby,
Holland.
that one movie is coming out.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
This is a new Spider-Man?
No,
coming
no,
out?
No, but
It's
that's
the
why he
kid
said
from
Tobey
Spider-Man,
Maguire.
Oh,
And the chick from Star Wars,
Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Chains.
Daisy Ridley.
Yeah, Daisy Ridley is in this new movie, and it's supposed to be a real good movie, but it's supposed to come out on IMAX. I'm like, fucking, the
what is
TV's
it, a
nice,
love
but
story or something? Romantic movie?
no, it's kind of like a weird sci-fi. I don't know, something to do with the girl and
Monster and superpowers and shit.
yeah,
Oh,
because there's more coming. That's what the fucking commercial says. That's all I know. It says there's more coming.
they better jump on the Netflix train and HBO Max and Amazon because what on the news they said like in New York they're opening up the theaters.
When they're supposed to be opening up like Disneyland and sportsplexes and shit again
Really?
soon. Yeah.
Well, they actually
Texas and Mississippi are all fucking open, dude.
Yep.
said theaters are like 50% capacity this coming week for New York.
Okay.
But yeah, Texas, crazy Texas.
Well, Texas stopped. They repealed the mask
The
thing.
masks and Mississippi.
They want to chase all the Californians back out of fucking Texas.
I mean, what it is they're trying to make as many people happy as possible after the little dilemma they had.
Oh well, yeah, with all
So
the fucking yeah,
what they're trying to do is change the narrative of what's going on with Texas right now.
yeah, right. Very true. Didn't even think about that because I don't
That's
give a
exact-
fuck.
That's exactly what they're trying to do. But in Coming to America, fun fact, apparently the Africa scenes, like Eddie Murphy's house,
Yeah.
they filmed all those scenes in Rick Ross's house in Atlanta, the rapper.
Yeah?
Rick Ross, yeah.
Oh,
so
really?
everything like I guess they're in like a big dining room or a big kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
That's Rick Ross's kitchen, dining room. It's all his house.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I can't wait to see it. You know what I mean? Like it'll be interesting to see how they play it. I read a couple of different things. Something said that Eddie Murphy said that it was more of a remake of the first one than a second movie.
A sequel.
Yeah. That makes sense? You know what
No.
I'm saying? Did I say it too fast?
No, I'm still. I believe you. How's that?
Wow.
He lost his thought somewhere. He couldn't circle back around. That's all right. I've done that too. It's all good. Dude, I want to get out of. Okay, so I got to be careful how I say this. Dude, okay, let me ask you this. When you get on the freeway, how fast are you supposed to be going when you hit the bottom of the off ramp?
Isn't it like 5 or 10 miles above the speed limit?
I'll take that. Do you know what the answer is?
You're supposed to be above the speed of traffic.
At least doing the speed limit when you hit the bottom so that you can merge with traffic.
Yeah, but here in California, ain't nobody doing the speed limit.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing 75 to 80.
Yeah, and you got to be going faster if you're trying to merge in there.
Right. So I don't get I don't get how people don't understand that
Yeah.
shit. Like I'm leaving in the morning, I'm getting on the freeway, and like when I make that turn onto the freeway, I like to try to get ahead of everybody so that I'm in front. I'm gonna hit the speed that I need to so I can merge right into traffic, and bam, I'm in the fucking fast lane.
Right.
Dude, I get behind these fuckers here. This dude the other day, he was driving some sort of service or construction truck, and he's fucking like chugging along like at fucking 40. There's a semi chugging along next. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, if I slow down so that I can get behind the fucking semi, he's gonna plow you into the fucking train tracks, off the side of the road. Like he's just gonna boot you out. And I'm just like, fuck, dude. So I slowed way down, and I fucking dipped 3 lanes to the left and right with traffic right off the bat.
Right,
dude.
right,
I was like, holy shit! How do these people survive, dude? I don't fucking get it. And then so I work in Coachella, right? So where I work at, I park my car kind of right in front, and these people. When I say these people, I'm talking about the people that are in the parking lot, no specific, just these people that are driving. Don't know how to fucking drive, dude. These people have these big ass trucks, right? Now I can drive a truck. I take my truck and I know that I need to swing it where I need to swing it at so that I pull right in and I'm straight, right? These motherfuckers wait till they're like right there and want to turn into the. You can't do that. It's a fucking truck. Or they'll be on, so like it's 2 lanes, right? So if you're left, how do I explain this for people to understand? So like it's like a 2-lane road, right? Okay. And then you park on the outside. So if you're going towards your right arm, you know that where you have to swing at. But if you're going to park on the right-hand side and you're headed to the left, you have to swing out just a little bit into the other lane so that you can get your car straight and into that parking space. You see what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. So, I'm going to try and do this the best way possible, all right? So, you got the 2 lanes. Let's say you're looking at the lanes as people are driving, right? So, the parking spots are in the right lane.
Right.
So if you're in the left lane, you can pull right in. But if you're in the right lane where the parking spot's right, you got to swing out a little bit to the left to get into the spot.
If I'm traveling in one direction,
yes, you can.
And I want to park on my side or the opposite side.
On your side.
Okay.
You have to swing out a little bit to the left to get into the spot.
In order to back up into the spot.
Well, just head in.
Just pull in forward.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
These people don't do that. They get there and they want to turn right into that spot. So like on my truck, the front end of my truck, there's a big scrape because this lady was there and she turned into the spot. Like, dude, I shit you not. Here's the car. She comes like this and just.
This is where
like,
video would be beneficial.
I'm talking about from the back of her front door all the way to the back bumper, she slid across the front of my fucking truck and still parked fucking sideways. And she was going to start backing it. Oh, hold on. Stop. Just fucking stop. I had to go out there and back it up and fuck. I was like, holy shit. What the fuck are you doing driving? And she said, I don't have no driver's license on my car. I don't have no insurance. And then she came into my work and made a payment. And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm fucked.
The truck that I just got rid of, dude, it was a 4-door long bed Nissan Titan, so it was a big truck.
Yeah, that's a long truck.
Dude, if I went anywhere, just park in the back. Don't even attempt anything towards the front because it's not going to work out.
Yeah, just park out in the North 40.
Yep. Hitting a drive-through, you're hitting curbs. You're rubbing up against bushes. Hopefully they're not with the thorns because you're scratching out my paint job because I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
As much as I love that truck, they're just too big.
Yeah, and then, I mean, there's dudes with dualies that'll want to come in and... Dude, you're parking a fucking dually in a compact spot, bro. Come on. Yeah, dude, it fucking drives me insane. I'm saying I'm going to have a fucking heart attack looking out the window one day. Just watching these people try to fucking maneuver into their spot.
I remember when my daughter first started driving. I mean, she's been driving for a while, I guess. But, dog, we went on a freeway, and she was driving with one hand, maybe both hands, at the 6 o'clock position.
Wow.
And I was just on the freeway. And I was like, put your hands,
10 and 2.
Yeah, I was like, oh, my God. It just made me so nervous. She's like, what? I got it. And I'm like, oh, man.
But they don't teach kids to put it at 10 and 2 anymore.
Why not?
Now it's at 6 and 8.
Down here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because
I've
if
heard
you
9 and 3.
or 9 and 3,
Okay.
you can't because you can't keep them up here because of the airbags.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said it'll slap your wrist, break your wrist, or whatever, and
9 and 3. Yeah.
makes sense, right? I never thought about it. I drive with one fucking hand everywhere.
Well, and I'll do it the way that your daughter does it at 6, just with one. I don't care. Or at like
On the freeway though.
7. Yeah, I can do it at 7 on the freeway. One hand.
I can't say that I don't.
Yeah. I do 7 o'clock all the time.
But I mean, just watching a new driver do it, it just scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. Well, I remember I had my Maxima, and I was teaching Sebastian how to drive, and he got in the
It was
driver's
less
seat.
teaching and more just take your foot off the brake.
And I told him, I said, whatever you do, because he's cruising along. I said, when I tell you to stop, don't get fucking nervous and slam on the brake. I said, they're sensitive. It'll stop you.
So guess what the first thing I did was when he said brake.
Yeah, I said, go ahead, brake. Whoa, fuck, my forehead almost hit the fucking windshield. Holy shit, kid.
Well, because he didn't say, okay, you can brake now. Brake! Like fucking testing me.
Well, no, it was because the car was going, and I'm like, is he gonna fucking stop or like, you know what I mean? Because you expect, okay, stop. Fuck, bro. Yeah.
I remember when I was teaching both my kids when it was their time to learn how to drive, I'd put the music loud. I'd all of a sudden go boom, just to make sure that you got to understand these things might happen, and you got to be watching the road. You can't let these things affect you. You might have your friends in the car trying to play loud music. You got to learn to phase all that out.
Can I just say I'm glad he didn't teach me how to fucking drive.
Yeah.
Because I fucking hate you for that.
When you and your wife first got together and you were driving, did she be doing something or something, looking in her purse and go, oh, and then you'd be like, oh shit, what? She ever do that shit to you?
No, not that I remember, but a buddy of mine one time, the oldest trick in the book, we were rolling down, I think it was Ramon Road going towards the freeway. This is back when it wasn't 6 lanes, it was maybe 2,
right?
Maybe 4. And I was looking down at something, and all of a sudden he went, put his hands up.
Yeah.
And as soon as I look up, there was a big rig coming, but it was coming in opposite direction. But it wasn't. But I look up, and all I see was this big rig. Man, scared the shit out of me.
Fuck, my ex-wife used to do that shit all the fucking time.
Yeah, but not because of that.
Yeah. She would just remember something. Oh, be like, oh shit, what? Oh, I forgot to bring my curling iron. Get the and you need to stop doing that shit. You're gonna kill us. So you do that shit.
Still does that to this day.
Does she really? Oh my god, dude. So you make me panic. I hear you do that shit. I snap and look and figure out. I wake back up and figure out where. Fuck, dude. The way people drive is just fucking remarkable to me. Like, I don't fucking get it.
But what was wrong with the way I was teaching my kids how to drive?
You hold on to shit, don't you?
Because you like the black dude on what was that movie with the dude from James Franco was in it, and he was marrying the daughter, and he met the family, which was the dude from
Oh shit!
Not him. Why him?
Oh, yeah, with Bryan Cranston.
Oh
Yeah.
Why him?
Why
I think
him?
it was.
Yeah.
Fans.
And what's in it when he's out walking in the fucking garden and the black dude would jump out and
yeah.
attack him for his fucking karate lessons? That's you while driving. You don't remember that part?
I don't know.
That was
That's one of the funniest part of the movie.
Keel and Pete was what's
Key and Peele, Keegan Michael Key.
I was close.
No, you weren't. You were
Jay-
closer to keeling over.
Jay Quellen.
Wow. Yep. Timothy.
Yep.
Balake.
Timothy.
D Nice.
Yeah, D Nice.
Oh yeah.
Take
That's
yourself down to Principal O'Shag Hennessy's office. Principal O'Shag, bucket you. Love that.
Present.
Aaron.
Thank you.
Yes. Aaron. Too fucking much. All right, so we covered the Vegas thing. We revisited the butter thing. We kind of talked about you being here instead of with your friend.
Friend.
Your Friday night.
My friend.
Right.
Friday night special.
My friend.
Do you have a TikTok yet? The app? I know you can around your wife, but just wink if you have one. Good. Okay, so I'm just kidding. Do you have one, or
No.
do you look at the ones that when I send them to you? Or
Yeah.
you're able to go on and look at them.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever been on there and a girl's talking about her fans only page?
No.
No.
Not unless you sent me one that a girl's talking about fans only page.
Oh, that's right, because you don't have one. So there's girls on there that talk about their fans only page. And you go to their page and they do requests or more adult stuff.
You go to their page.
No, I just know that that's what it is because they use a regular page to talk about it. They'll go on and if you want to see more, click on my fans only page or something like that. I don't know. But apparently there was a teacher that had one.
That's all over the news. All types of teachers having them.
Well, this one apparently it was her and her husband. Have you heard about this
She's a
one?
mother.
She's a mom.
She's not the teacher. She's not a teacher.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
She's just a parent.
so she's a mom, and the school or
What it
another
is
teacher?
she has 3 sons in Catholic school,
Okay.
Yeah.
and the Catholic school found out that she has a fans only page, so they expelled the 3 sons from school.
And that's so wrong.
That's totally wrong.
Why? Because the wife's a whore? Or the mom's a whore?
Why is she a whore? She's on the
Dog,
page.
she-
Dude, there's no way any Catholic can look at that and be like, yeah, that's fine.
She's on her page with her husband trying to spice up her love life because she wasn't feeling great about where she was in
and they're
life.
just pictures.
How
She-
do you know?
She was just taking pictures in lingerie sometimes, in regular clothes sometimes. I read the article. She was saying,
There was nothing really-
tasteful. She was wanted an outlet, wanted something different. That's all. But here's the thing. Would you have a problem with Nicole Kidman having kids in Catholic school? Should they be kicked out?
No, but I'd have a problem with Nicole Kidman having a fans only page. She nasty.
Why? What's with Nicole Kidman and her kids?
She's done like sex scenes in movies and shows. I mean, would you have a
I
problem
don't
with her
give two
being
fucks, but
in
I
Catholic
find that
school?
hilarious
Find what hilarious?
that the Catholic school kicked the kids out.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I find that hilarious.
But do you think they should, or do you think they were wrong for doing it? I think is what he's trying to get at.
I don't know.
Because again, movie stars.
Well, let's take that a whole different route. They move pastors around and fathers around that are, doing things with little boys,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Hiding all their own bullshit.
But I mean, again, back to this mom, dude. She's just taking pictures. She turned it into a little business. She was making up to $150,000 a month.
A month.
And wasn't taking nothing nasty.
She probably was.
That's what their problem is.
But again, back to a movie star like Nicole Kidman, who does sex scenes in movies. Same thing.
Does she do them often?
But why would it matter? Because she's on a larger scale
Yeah, well,
platform or audience.
They'd probably be honored to have Nicole Kidman's kids at the school.
So I wonder if it was some other mother that complained.
Oh, they kind of figured that it probably was.
Yeah.
Because it was anonymous. They send it to the school, the pictures and certain pictures and stuff like that.
That's janky.
It is. It's, dude, I mean, again, you got
Well, but
Sports Illustrated.
What if other kids find out? Like, what if their kids find out and say, hey, look, my mom's got one of these. And they manage to get onto it or know somebody
And
that
what
has it.
if Nicole Kidman's kids say,
Isn't
I
she
s-
ugly? So why does it matter?
she's all right? It's more of the fact of what she does on film is the same thing that this woman is doing with pictures. So what difference does it make just because Nicole Kidman's a star?
What if Anne Hathaway had a he likes Anne Hathaway, so you got to
I
bring
can
it.
go with that.
Oh, Rachel
Oh,
Ray.
you'd be okay.
What if Rachel Ray?
Yeah, whatever. So if Anne Hathaway had fans only page and she had kids in school and they wanted to kick her kids out because she had the fans only page, would you stand up for her?
I don't know. I don't give two shits about what anybody else does with their kids. I just find it fucking hilarious that it happened at a Catholic school.
Yeah, I think that well, I mean, it's kind of hypocritical, right? Like, because it's the gospel, so you're supposed to
Yeah, there's another
forgiveness. Yeah.
It's a Catholic school. Shouldn't they be forgiving? I mean,
That's the whole thing with Christians.
Yeah, but there's a lot of. I mean, look at the Mormon Church now. They're leaning and giving up and
Yeah, 'cause
saying
God's taking a lighter chance or a lighter.
well, but it's that's an old school vision of religion, but it's different about like this woman that's taking private time with her husband
And publicizing it.
No,
in a private way, publicizing it.
as much as someone who takes pictures in Sports Illustrated magazines or Maxim magazines when there was around.
Remember when Mila Kunis was in Maxim magazine? Oh man, sorry.
And again, back to movies, it's all the same thing. Why is she getting ostracized for this when plenty of other people are doing it? Because some parents don't like it?
Because it's a Catholic school.
But they've had some of the biggest scandals ever. Like,
And what did the boys do? Who are the ones that are attending the school?
yeah, what kind of signal are you sending to them when you're supposed to be teaching forgiveness and you know the Lord's word?
Because it's forgiveness to an extent.
That's not the way of the Bible. There's
Yeah.
no-
Yeah, but that's how people take it.
Yeah,
Because again,
because again, it's religion for being dealt with or talked about by humans and not, you know what I mean? Not God's.
how your God would have intended it.
Yeah.
I see it, but I'm saying all I know is, in a sense, it's a business. That's how she's making her money. It's not out there for free. It's not like she's posting it for little kids.
How would the other parents have found out?
Probably
They have a TikTok.
somebody's husband
Yeah.
logged on to it. And then that wife got pissed off at the husband for checking her out and snitched her out.
Yeah.
So when they get divorced, divorce isn't allowed in the Catholic. Kick their kids out too. There we go. Solve the whole problem. Now none of those kids get to go to school.
So let me ask you a question.
Who?
You, because you're fairly young, but let me ask you this. Let's say you were married,
Okay.
okay? And you got to follow me. Like, don't just open your mind to it for a second. So you're married. You've been married for, let's say, 8 years. Have 2 kids.
Things are looking up.
You've had 2 kids now. Wife doesn't look the same. Bills are hard. You're working hard. There's no time for the two of you. Like, like there's so much pressure from every direction, right? And your wife's not happy and you know it. But she says to you, or she starts doing this TikTok thing where it's just posting on the regular TikTok site. And then she says, hey, how about I do a fans only page?
No. Is it we or I?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it starts off as an I because it's, I don't feel sexy. I want to put some pictures out.
That's exactly what she did.
I want to see how people respond to me. Like, I need to feel good about myself. Would you be okay with me doing that?
I'd be more comfortable if it went from an I to a we.
So then okay. So she says that to you, and then you say, hey, you know what? How about
I'll let you
we're
have
both.
you can do what you need until you feel good. And then if you want to keep doing it,
Then it's us.
yes.
Okay. That's fair. So let's say
but don't put me on your fucking TikTok.
So let's say 3 months, 4 months, she's been, or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, she's been doing it. She's feeling better about herself. She said, hey, you know what? I'd like to bring you in so that, we can do this. Show people that things are better between us, blah, 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 that I'm feeling better about myself and I can bring you in on it. And you do, because your wife's feelings are important to you and you want to make the marriage work and you love your children. Then let's say one day you get a call from school while you're out on your construction job.
Was fucking going. Why do I got to work construction? Because that's what this lady's wife.
Well, no, but I'm assuming, I'm thinking that, you know what I mean? So, all right. Let's say you're at the car dealership and you're getting ready to write up a big deal and, you get a call from the Catholic school. Hey,
this is all wrong.
Right. Yeah. Because I know your kids aren't going to Catholic school. I get it. But that's why I said just ride with me for a minute. And they call you and said, hey, Seabass, you need to come pick up your kids. We'd like you and your wife to come in. The
principal would call me Seabass.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
So you go in, hey, I love your podcast, and you guys are filthy as all get out, but we have a problem with your wife's pictures.
Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna ask that you take your kids home, and you're gonna have to find somewhere else to educate them.
So is the fact that they like the podcast a real thing?
No,
okay.
No, not at all.
Damn it! I was gonna take it and run.
But let's say they called you and do that. Like, how do you as a father feel, and how would you explain to your kids, hey, you can't go back to that school because your mom's a whore, is how you're jokingly would say it, but how would you deal with it?
Probably about the same way that you did. It's a business. It's because we love you guys, and I fuck the school anyways because they're not open-minded to Catholic school. I've denounced religion a lot on the podcast. They're fans, but the same thing. It's we're doing it as it didn't start out as a source of money, but that's what it's turned into. And
so would you try to put them in another religious school, or would you?
Fuck no.
Take them to public school. Tony, if your wife came to you and said, "Hey, listen," would you let her do it, or would you go with the, "Hey, it's got to be both of us," or nothing, or I want to see it first before you post it?
That's a hard question, just because we don't do the social media stuff.
Right.
So it's not a world that we're involved in or take part in that would even...
and that's probably really smart that you guys don't, because it opens up the door to so much.
It opens up the door to say, hey, maybe I or we can do this.
Right.
Yeah, so... and that's not why we necessarily don't do it. It's just, I don't want to get caught up in all that minutia.
Yeah.
So... yeah, I couldn't see her saying something like that.
What if your daughter came to you and said, Tony or Dad, I have a TikTok. I want to let you know, just in case somebody sees it and tells you, I'm going to do a fans only page. Well, I've been doing a fans only page and I'm making about $150,000 a month. Are you okay? I'm not asking you for permission. I'm just letting you know how to deal with that.
Yeah, you know what?
That's probably more.
That's a big point. Yeah. I mean, no, that's not probably how you would do it, but that's a big point. What are you supposed to do?
Right.
I mean, what can I do?
Right. Would you ask her to stop?
No. I tell her how much.
Don't let any of my friends on your page.
I tell her how much I rather her not do it, and if she really knows what she's doing.
Right.
But as far as telling her to stop, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
Because it's a whole new world, dude.
As a dad, of course I want her to stop, but in reality,
what tools do you have to? Yeah. I mean, and it's weird because it's such a new. Online is all such a new world, and it's very difficult to maneuver and allow your kids to enjoy the platform, but understand that it can affect their future in ways that none of us know. You know what I mean? Like some of the shit he says, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, you got to remember,
I've said some horrid shit before.
you're 21,
Yeah,
dude.
it is true. You're just starting your careers.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so what if they say, okay, well, tell us about all your social medias or what you do? Dude, me and my dad, my dad's friend are on this podcast. You check it out. Like,
I keep it pretty hidden from people that I know will be
flabbergasted
Yeah.
by it. Yeah. But it's just one of those things that you got to be, you know what I mean? You got to watch every.
But don't you think that because that's what the world is coming to, at one point it will be more laxed as far as what you did 5 years before, 10 years ago?
It all depends on how much longer this cancel culture has a hold of everything, because I mean, it feels like it's just getting started.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be the norm for a while.
Well, yes, with that being said, because now that we are in the cancel culture, the behavior will adapt to that, meaning they know I can't say this because it'll bite me in the ass.
Right.
Whereas at this point, 5 years ago, I didn't know it was going to bite me in the ass. So, but how should I say? Yeah, I said that 5 years ago, and now I've seen the light that it was wrong. So please forgive me, type deal.
I don't think that works for the cancel culture.
No,
The
cancel
only-
culture is, you said it, it's set in fucking stone. You're a horrible person.
There was one person that I've seen, and fuck, I can't remember who it was. I think it was fucking Kevin Hart. He had said something,
Oh yeah, because you did a whole documentary about that.
and he had apologized about it several times already, and somebody in the thread was like, dude, he said it a long time ago, and he's apologized several times, like, and he said it at a time where that shit was acceptable. Like, we can't keep changing with like all this shit with Dr. Seuss.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, really? Look at Disney took down Peter Pan and like 3 other movies today off of their platform.
Really?
Yeah, because it was racist or lewd, or I'm like, you just stop fucking erasing history.
Yeah.
All these things are classics. All these things are things that were period sensitive
True.
and period okay at the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what? It might not fucking swim today, but how the fuck are you going to take Peter Pan off, cancel Dr. Seuss, and fucking Blazing Saddles is on every fucking streaming network?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you why, because it's fucking Mel Brooks. It's Mel fucking Brooks. He's a Jewish man, and everybody knows that it's Hollywood is run by elitist people that were around him at that period. And why are you looking at me like that?
There's a really fine.
Fuck
line
it, it was
there.
run by the Jews, and everybody knows that that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, they hold title to that, whatever they want, and they manipulate it and change it, and it is what it is.
Slow down, Mel Gibson.
Well, I'm just saying, fuck. Yeah, right? I'm going to fight a cop right now. Relax. But I'm going to drink some Irish whiskey first. But yeah, dude, it's hard to know what to do.
Let me ask you this: one of the newer canceled celebrities is that dude from The Bachelor, the host. Did you hear about that one?
No, what do you do?
Chris something.
Yeah?
He was being interviewed, and he was actually being interviewed by a black, not a reporter, but like extra or one of those shows.
Yeah?
And one of the bachelorettes on the current season in 2018 went to, I've never even heard of this, an antebellum party.
Yeah?
It was held on a plantation, and it came out that she did this in 2018. So the host was asking him, well, one of your girls, what do you feel about her going to one of these parties? And he says, well, it was in 2018, so what's not okay today, it was probably okay in 2018. And so the hostess actually said, well, it wasn't right in 2018. What is somebody like me, because I'm black, would have done at one of these parties? I can't go to this party because it's about slave owners. That's the whole thing,
Right.
And he was like, well, I don't have an answer because she did it so long ago, and they were like, it was 3 years ago. So now he got canceled.
That's stupid. I guess I get.
Because he looks like he's defending her.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, the people who were talking about it was, you needed just to shut up. You got a good paying job. All you should have said was, I don't know anything about that. All I know is he's giving out the rose tomorrow night, and I hope you tune in to The Bachelor.
Right? Like, you can't have an opinion.
Yeah.
And
That's what it is. You're not allowed to have an opinion today that's not of the mass.
Yeah.
is it though?
Yeah, you can't go against the grain.
So what you're saying is there's nothing wrong with one of those type of parties.
I never said that.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
But that's what he said.
Who?
In essence, this host, this Chris guy.
He said there was nothing wrong with that party in 2018.
Right. But in 2018, there was actually something wrong with that party.
But it's not the same wrong as it is today. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Because-
it does. The degree of wrongness is not. It
Right.
was a lot less. Than
And the microscope of what's being put on that, as opposed to what it's being put on it today, is different. You know what I mean? The power of people is different today than it was back then as well. So, maybe back then nobody had the voice to say, "Hey, fuck that! That party's wrong. Don't do that." But they have it today.
But the party was still wrong.
Right.
But again, knowing that the party was still wrong, he should have said, "Yeah, that party was still wrong." But what he says, it wasn't wrong 3 years ago, just because it's wrong today.
Yeah, but I think it was mistaken words. I don't think he meant it like, hey, it wasn't wrong 3 years ago. I think what he should have said was, hey, nobody said shit about it 3 years ago. What's the problem? Why now?
Yeah, he probably should have said something like that. Yeah, you're right.
But because he said it wasn't a problem 3 years ago.
Something that's wrong in 2021 wasn't necessarily wrong in 2018.
Right.
No, it was still wrong.
Right. But there was just nobody talking about it back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, but the fact is, it's still wrong.
Right.
And what he should have smartly said was, yeah, it was wrong.
Yeah.
But, that was then. And, we just found out about it, and, yeah, she's on the show. And
unfortunately,
love
we
it.
can't change the past.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she won't go to one again.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? Thanks. Make sure you check out The Bachelor tomorrow night. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, keep it moving. Keep it pushing.
There's 1,000 ways to go about it. He just so happened to go the wrong way.
Well, I think it's one of those things that if nobody's told you, if nobody in your fucking management team has said something to you, hey, when you're on the fucking red carpet or you're being interviewed, don't forget this bitch did this shit. Somebody's going to throw that at you.
And that's the other thing. The story was out there. So you're going to get asked about it.
Right. He should have prepared for it.
He should have really prepared for it.
Yeah. And I think he must have gotten caught off guard and thought, I'll just, I'll say that, back then it wasn't not thinking, and it being a black girl interviewing him was like, but hold the fuck up. It wasn't okay back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I get where he's at, and I understand why he made the mistake, and it's unfortunate that he said the things he did. I just don't think he meant it that way.
Probably not.
You know what I mean? I'm assuming.
But he got caught up.
Yep.
There's like The Walking Dead. There's that show afterwards.
Yeah, The Talking Dead.
Mm-hmm. Well, apparently after the finale of The Bachelor, there's a show called I don't know what it's called, but they bring all the contestants that were on it throughout the season.
Yeah.
And they talk about it. When you went on this date, what were you thinking? You know, all that kind of stuff. And the person that the Bachelor chose is there with him. You know, so what are you guys going to do next? You guys are together, blase, blase. Well, because the whole season was already filmed, he was on there. But this show, it's pretty much live.
Oh, okay.
So they kicked him off of that. So they have somebody else hosting it.
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So he might
They
be.
did with Chris Hardwick.
He might be.
Well, a couple of years ago too, Chris Hardwick.
Oh, that's right.
Somebody was talking about that he did something wrong to them or something. I don't remember exactly what the whole shit was,
Because
but
it wasn't true.
yeah.
Chris
And
Hardwick is a fucking saint.
he's a good guy, dude. He's cool as shit, dude. We met him when we went up there for his birthday to the Talking Dead. Super nice guy, dude. And it's just shitty that things like that have to happen, and that, you know, for these guys especially, because they're
But there's certain people that it's good that it's happening to.
like Amber Heard.
Amber fucking Heard.
That's Johnny Depp's ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
Aquaman.
What's happening to her now?
So
She
she
tried to shit on Johnny Depp and took him to court for a bunch of money.
Right.
He lost a bunch of movie deals. Like, they kicked him off Pirates. And then they kicked him off of that Harry Potter spin-off movie.
yeah.
And then it came out that she was the one that was fucking him up. And so now everybody's trying to get her off of Aquaman 2.
Is that right?
And
I didn't hear
put,
this yet.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. What's her name? Amelia Clark.
Yeah. I mean,
They're trying to put her in that role.
Lord, please. Have you ever seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
White-haired dragon girl.
Right.
Yeah.
They're trying to put her in Amber Heard's spot.
I tell you what, I started watching that shit, and when that bitch walked out the fire, I was in. I'm like, I'll ride this bitch out. I don't care how many seasons we go. I'm in.
I don't think she's that good looking.
Oh, her body was banging, and then when she was standing there next to her brother with that little sheer shit on, I was like,
Funny thing is, I would stay up and watch it, or I would DVR it and watch it at night. And my wife doesn't like those kind of. She's not into that,
right?
So she, like, if she'd be sleeping next to me and she'd wake up and see what I'm watching, and you know it'd be all, you know, graphic and stuff. She's like, "What is it, dragon porn?" So she would. That's how we referred every time I watch it. Oh, you watching dragon porn again? But didn't Amber Heard say like Johnny Depp dropped deuces like in their bed and stuff like that?
Yeah, that one time he shit himself, something like that.
No, I think it was like on purpose for like to get off. I guess he dropped a deuce. So, yeah.
Oh no, he shit on the bed because she was something was going on. With them.
I think she
They
was
were
with
fighting.
another woman or something.
Yeah. So he shit on the bed. Go Johnny.
Yeah.
But apparently she's off. She's out of the next Aquaman, right?
That's what I heard. That could be false. People were saying that, you know, oh, she's fired and they're putting Amelia Clark in. And then the next post was, if Amber Heard is fired, put Amelia Clark in. So it's like, someone probably took the second post and made it like, oh, this is what's happening. I hope that's what happens. Fuck Amber Heard.
Yeah, Mama Dragons.
Is that what that scene's what kept you going?
What on
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Because it was the first episode that hooked me in. When they cut off old dude's head.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You thought he was like a main player, and they killed him off the first episode
Right out the bat.
Yeah, I was like, "Ooh, this is interesting."
Yeah, I like. You know what? More shows need to be like that. Like fucking Law Abiding Citizen.
The movie?
Yeah, the movie. When fucking Gerard Butler, the first 5 fucking minutes of the story, right? He's there with his daughter. Doorbell rings. He opens his door. He gets cracked with a bat. I'm like, I'm fucking in. Where are you gonna fucking go from here? You're cracking the fucking main guy already. Let's go. John Wick, where the first scene of the movie, he's fucking drop dead, falling out of the fucking Escalade, and goes into the pet doctors and fixes himself up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm in. Let's go. This is gonna be a fucking ride.
John Wick is a good movie.
Yeah. And on the last one, if it wasn't for the dogs, he would have no movie.
The Halle Berry's dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fucking dope. And the one with, what was it, 2 that had Rose, Amber Rose, or what's it? Not Amber Rose.
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose.
I don't remember 2 that much.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think it was that bad. And shouldn't there be a 4 coming up soon?
It should be, yes. Apparently,
They left it off.
with him being trailed off, right? Baba Yaga. Mm-hmm. So that would be perfect for that fucking.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Did you ever watch the new Bill and Ted's?
The new ones?
Yeah.
No.
You never watched it?
The new ones?
Yeah, the new one just came out like 8 months ago.
No.
Dude, you got to watch that shit.
I wasn't even the original ones. I wasn't a fan of. Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So I always remember almost fucking dying when Napoleon fucking goes halfway up the bowling lane and just starts fucking smacking the lane and shit.
It's a great fucking movie. The first one, great concept, great movie. The other ones after that were shit.
Except the third one. The third one was
yeah.
good.
Which one? I don't know which one it was when they brought historical characters back.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't for
What
me.
the fuck?
Nah.
Do you like kicking puppies and smothering babies?
Jesus. That movie was...
What is wrong with you?
No, but he does like to butter his toast with spray butter.
You like
Probably not.
Blades of Glory?
I've never seen it.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
No.
You guys never seen Blades of Glory?
No, but what's the one where he plays a basketball player?
I don't know. That wasn't. I don't.
Where he sings on that one? Fuck it. Fuck, what's
Oh.
it? Jackie something? Remember I played it on the station that one time.
Yeah. You're talking about Will Ferrell, right?
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Plays a basketball player. God, what movie is that?
I don't know, but
Oh my
in
God.
Blades of Glory, dude,
That's with him and the guy that played Napoleon Dynamite,
yeah,
right?
dude. It's about they're both figure skaters, like teamed, but they both get maybe one of them, but they both get disqualified. They can't do
Tandem anymore?
yeah,
Or doubles, whatever.
doubles. But they
Wait,
figured,
doubles is tennis. What's it called in skating?
maybe the same. I don't know.
No.
But so they figured out a way to break to curb the rule where they would figure skate together as a team.
Okay.
So it's 2 dudes doing figure skating. So like the practicing was hilarious, and so they actually competed and they started winning. And so just this certain part cracks me up every time. They're interviewing people like on the street. So what do you think about? I don't know, Josh and Smith figure skating together. You know, people are like, oh, it's great, and oh, they're doing a fantastic job, and all these things. And then they go to a hot dog stand guy, like in New York.
Right.
And they say, have you heard about it? He's like, yeah. And they say, what do you think about it? He goes, does this look right to you? And what he did was he put 2 hot dogs in a hot dog bun.
Oh, wow.
Dog, I was screaming over that movie.
That might be funny.
That movie's hilarious.
That might be funny.
Because what another part is what they do is one skater is holding the other skater like upside down, and his legs across.
Okay.
So his face is like right in the dude's crotch. Man, that movie's hilarious.
Nah, I don't know. I gotta work up to that. I don't think I could just I like Will Ferrell movies like they're fucking hit and miss. Like some are really good and then some are like
Yeah.
the fucking like that one that he did with what's the Sherlock Holmes and Watson?
Oh.
Horrible fucking movie.
But the other one we did with John C. Reilly, Step Brothers, is fucking hilarious.
Phenomenal.
Step Brothers good, yeah.
The other guys,
This
the one
is
with
a fucking present.
Dude,
Mark
Other
Wahlberg,
Guys
that
is
movie's
hilarious.
Peacock, you gotta let me fly.
yeah, it's fucking great movie, dude. Fucking doing a desk pop and
Gator
shit.
don't play no shit.
Eva Mendes, dude, underrated actress, and never really fucking got a spot anywhere. Like she's been in a lot of good movies,
Yeah.
but never got any notoriety out of it. And I mean, Training Day, one of the Fast and Furious,
She was in Fast and Furious?
yeah, she was in the one where they were what is it, like the one after Tokyo Drift? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking there are. What else was she in?
Hitch.
Yeah, Hitch. She was in another movie with Will Smith, wasn't she?
I don't know.
I mean, fucking the one with Nicolas Cage. Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah.
She was in that. Did you ever watch that movie?
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
No. Wow. Are you a fan of Nicolas Cage or no? Like, people are
Early
really...
Nicolas Cage. He
Like, what's the one with the bees? What's that movie? Face Off is good.
Face Off is good.
That's the best fucking movie he's ever been
Air
in.
Con is good. Con Air.
Yeah. Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes was good. 9mm wasn't good.
It's after he made that fucking movie, he fell off.
9mm?
Mm-hmm.
National Treasure was excellent.
Well, yeah, he came back a little bit on that one and then fell back off after that. But he made this movie recently. God, what's it called? That one,
Oh,
something Willie's.
Willie's World or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Willie's World, I think is what it's called. And it seems like he's an assassin or some shit. And he's driving through town and his car breaks down. So some big city slicker comes and takes him into town, says, hey, I'll tell you what, you stay here and clean this place up, and I'll pay to have your car fixed and have it ready for you in the morning. You just got to stay the night here and get this place cleaned up. And it's like a fucking, like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
But the animals or the animatronics come alive at night and kill people. Ride with me.
Okay.
And
Because you're losing me.
it's campy. It's not like, oh, he's going to fucking win an Oscar for this motherfucker. It's a great fucking movie. It's a campy movie. It's you're sitting home, you had a few fucking drinks, and you're like, fuck, I don't want to go to bed yet.
I love Nicolas Cage.
Well, let's watch this Nicolas Cage movie, right? And for some reason, he has to go back and his watch goes off like every hour, and he's got to drink fucking an energy drink, right? And all night, it's about him fucking up all these machines while cleaning this place up. And then morning time comes, and he fucking kicks the door open and walks out. And the dude shows up with his fucking car all fixed. They're amazed. The dude thought he was going to get to keep the car or whatever. You got to watch it, dude. It's a fucking stupid, campy movie. But I'm telling you, a couple drinks, hang out with one of your buddies, and watch it. Great fucking movie. Really good movie.
Tell him why else is fucking ridiculous.
Why? What do you mean?
Doesn't he not talk throughout the whole movie?
Oh, yeah. I don't think he says anything in the whole fucking movie.
Really?
Yeah. He's silent, beating the shit out of it. And there's other characters that converse with him, but he doesn't say shit in the whole movie.
That is weird.
He doesn't have a name in the movie either. In the credits, it says the janitor, Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm. It's good though, dude. I'm telling you, you got to watch it. But it's one of those late night. It's one of them late night movies where, like, you can't sleep or you've had a few drinks, but you're not ready for bed. You know what I mean? And you're like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna fucking watch this stupid movie." And you're gonna watch it. And you'll be like, "Hey, babe, you should have stayed up and watched this movie. It was pretty good."
You ever seen that? He was supposed to play Superman
Oh, yeah.
a long time ago.
Oh, I'm glad he didn't. He'd have fucked that up.
It was like a weird tangent of Superman. Tim Burton, I think, was directing it.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he had
Maybe
long black hair. If you YouTube Nicolas Cage Superman, they'll show like screenshots of him, and he had a weird Superman outfit.
Probably
like,
Dark Side, yeah.
It was more like plasticky.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, check it out.
It just never came to fruition.
Never manifested.
Yeah.
Got you. I'm ready to go out to dinner.
Well, my wife and I are going out to dinner Saturday night. That's why we can't make it.
Where are you guys? Are you going anywhere in particular? Or
Yeah. Sullivan's Steakhouse.
Oh, okay. I've never been there. Is it good?
I've never been there either.
Oh, okay.
We got gift cards for I don't know, birthday or something.
Not even nowhere special.
There were leftover tips from Christmas that he didn't hand out.
But what's horrible is we got like a 5 o'clock reservation.
Is it too late for you? I know you like to sleep
It's
early.
actually a little early for me.
Really?
Yeah, because it was one of those things that they're packed. I guess people are going out now, so it was either 5 or like 9.
Because I said
9
like
is too late.
I said I want to go out to eat. I'm talking like, San Miguel's right there where I could sit and have some chips. I could go and just have some chips and salsa and a beer, and be good.
You could do that now.
I know.
Oh,
That's why it just hit me. I was like, fuck, I want to go to dinner. I want to go out. I don't know why it hit me right now, but I'm thinking I want to go have some fucking chips and salsa and some carnitas. That sounds
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's fucking funny. We'll go there every
Mexican,
fucking time.
Every Mexican restaurant I've ever been to, the judge of how good they are is their carnitas. I will only order that.
really?
Yep.
It's all he ever eats is the carnitas.
Flour tortillas, guacamole.
Do you just not like anything else,
cheese.
or
I do, but that I hear that word my mouth is watering right now. You shouldn't have done this, but it sounds good right now.
And you say carnitas, and it's like, ooh, yeah.
Are they open?
No, but cachañadas is.
Oh, you ruined it.
No, they're terrible. I don't know. Is San Miguel still open? Let's tear it up. We might be going here.
Well, because they got that outdoor. There's like a little tented
Or a
area,
little patio, right? I think they close at 9, though.
which makes no sense.
Yeah, it's stupid.
The whole tenting of an area because you're making it enclosed.
Oh, it's open? Oh, this is a taqueria. Hold on. Yeah, the taqueria, it's open till 10.
What time is it right now?
9:38.
Oh, we're not gonna have time.
Yeah, we're not going to have time. Oh, well. Wah, wah, wah.
What was the other spot you talking about?
It's a little drive-through spot on the other side of the freeway.
you can-
There's some drive-through spots that are really good, but that one it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's missed.
Yeah, it's really hit and miss with
Did I
it.
tell you that we ordered Mexican food once, and to take home and stuff? You got to eat Mexican food there.
Yeah.
It came in the styrofoam, and
Everything's all fucking moist and
it
it's
just didn't work out
funky.
at all. Because my son really likes La Casita.
it's not there anymore though, right?
No, it's still there, right there by Burlington.
Oh, Burlington's.
Do you mean Las Cazuelas?
No,
Okay.
La Casita. That's the one in front of
La Perlita, baby.
Food for Less, where the old Dollar Theater was at, right there in Cat City. That's the one right across the street, right? That's La Casita, no?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So which one is the one right there in front of Burlington?
El Huarache?
No.
El Mexicali.
Perlita?
Perlitas? I don't know.
No,
But
it's La
You're just
Casita.
saying what he's saying with an accent.
That's because I don't understand it when he says it. But when I say it with an accent, I'm like, oh, yeah, I know where that's at. Tony is currently looking up the location on his cell phone. Stand by.
Okay, well, he likes the spot right there in... Man, what is it called now?
Poor kid. Dad don't even remember where his favorite place is.
I know, right? Wah, wah, wah. It's across from In Shape, right? And that shit's called or
Yeah,
curved?
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What do you put? What do you?
Mexican food.
You got to figure out how to Google do
Just go
Mexican
look in that area.
restaurant.
Del Taco pulled up.
They sell burgers there. That ain't.
Restaurant.
They're also selling chicken.
Casablanca.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it is.
There you go.
Yeah. It's not that bad.
No,
It's actually a pretty good spot.
what do you get there?
I'm a chimichanga guy myself.
Oh, you like burritos?
Yeah. I like them deep fried with cheese on them and sauce.
Oh yeah. Do you get it
Get
with
that
green
crunch.
sauce or red sauce?
Red. But my issue is I'm kind of finicky.
Really? You didn't fucking notice.
I like my chicken or steak chunky. I don't know if we talked about this before.
Oh yeah, you don't like it
I
shredded,
don't
right?
like it shredded.
Okay.
So I always
that-
gotta
that I
ask.
get, yeah.
My go-to, if they can make it, is like a fajita burrito,
Okay.
chimichanga style.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Yeah, they could do that sometimes. They'll do something like that sometimes.
There's a place right here. What's that place called? El Ranchito.
Oh yeah, that place is pretty good too.
They have a chicken burrito there, but it's shredded. That shit is so tasty, bro.
Really?
Also, a huge fucking burrito.
Like my fucking forearm, dude. It's huge.
Really?
Fucking massive. Look at that shit. No, I'm just kidding. And I had to show you my right one because my left
There's,
one's all fucking weak.
Wonder why that is.
Over there by the 7-Eleven in Cat City, on Ramon.
Yeah, that is that way.
Right by Panda?
Villa Bakery? No.
Oh.
By the 7-Eleven. It used to be a donut shop.
7-Eleven.
Ramon and Crossley.
Oh, yeah.
Cross the street from Walmart. Or
Holy
actually
shit, he's way
PetSmart.
out there.
Where Cat City ends and Palm Springs begins.
Okay, yeah. I know where you are. Yeah.
They make a nice carne asada burrito. That's pretty.
Are you talking about the 7-Eleven where the drive-in used to be?
Yeah.
Okay. Crossley's on that side. What's on this side?
It dead ends.
That side dead ends. What's on this side? That's not Crossley.
You gotta remember, he thought Cat City was over there.
Yeah.
That's Crossley.
No.
What you mean no? It dead ends into 7-Eleven.
On that side is 7-Eleven. That side is not.
That's Crossley.
No.
How's it not?
That is... The hell is the name of that street? I used to date a girl that worked on that street. My boy Johnny used to live on the right there where Ray Ray used to live.
In that little neighborhood back there?
Mm-hmm. Because that was Crosley Tracks, right? Is that what they call them?
Yeah. Because the street's Crossley.
The street coming this way to go to the neighborhood is Crosley, but this way,
Really?
yeah, this is not Crosley. It's one of the Palm Drives or one of those.
No.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's been a while.
You used to go into that neighborhood?
Yeah, all the time. I used to date a girl that lived back there. I was cool, dog. All them fuckers, I knew them all. And then, so, like, the dude that ended up being my best friend after high school lived next door to Ray Ray.
Didn't know you needed one of those.
What?
A best friend after high school.
Everybody need a best friend, always. It's an important part of life, dog. Come on.
No, it's Crossley Road.
Is it?
Yeah. So there's the Villa Bakery. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right there on Crosley. I know where you're at. And so they make food there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that bad of a spot.
I knew they always said the bread was really good right there.
I'm not a Mexican sweet bread kind of guy.
This guy kills me.
Yeah, I don't like Mexican fruit bread. Just,
Well, it's because it's either covered in sugar
yeah.
or
that's
it's sweetened by fruit.
why. And it's so thick with a thin layer of sugar that is it is what it says. It's sweet bread.
Right.
That's not my thing.
And Mexicans make fucking coffee weak. Everywhere, every Mexican restaurant I've gone to go get coffee, it's weak. It tastes really light and it's got cinnamon in it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon.
Very Mexican way to make coffee.
Off the subject real fast, I wanted to do a taste test, but I couldn't hold out anymore. You know, McDonald's and Carl's Jr. got new chicken sandwiches.
Oh, gee,
How was the one at
fucking knew at some
McDonald's?
point.
Say again?
How was the one at McDonald's?
I didn't like it.
Yeah. What about the Carl's Jr.?
Carl's Jr. wasn't too bad.
Really?
Yeah. It kind of holds its own. I'll be honest with you.
We were actually talking about that last night. I'd have been down to do a fucking taste test. Should have looked it up.
My bad.
Another invite that wasn't sent out.
Look, just because your nephew hurt you and not invited you, we got you.
He's been not inviting you long before his.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez almighty. Well, let's do. You want to do it next week? Oh, you already had it. You know what? So,
You said both.
No, I'll bring them. I mean, I'm down to eat one.
okay. And then on Tuesday, you're not available.
Correct.
So we won't have a podcast on Wednesday of this next week.
Correct.
And then we'll have one available on Friday, not Saturday.
Correct.
Right.
We're
Okay,
doing
cool.
one next week.
Okay, cool. So next week, the dates are kind of changing.
A fuck you schedule.
Yeah, we got a little fuckery going on. But so on Tuesday, so Wednesday you won't have one, but you will on Friday. Friday will be the one that covers next week, and anything that happens between now and then. So we'll be good. Sound right?
Yep.
All right. Any final words?
Nope.
Tony?
Yep.
What?
Well, the reason why the schedule next week is messed up is because it's my beautiful bride's 39.
She ain't your bride no more.
39 plus 11 years of age. So I
Oh,
wanna,
she older than me too?
yeah. So I want to wish her a happy birthday in advance.
Happy birthday, Miss Paychecks.
Happy birthday.
So, yeah. It's going to be her day. It's her month, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So do you do something for her every day of the month?
No,
Or
but
you
she
whack?
does something for herself every day of the month. Just about. I mean, it's like anything she wants. It's my birthday month. It's my birthday month. Starting from the 1st, everything's about her, which is cool. We're used to it by
Yeah, I
now.
was going to say, it's always like that, though,
Yeah.
right? Like, really, come on. Let's be honest. All right. Hey, everybody, enjoy your week. We'll talk to you next Friday. Love you. Thank you guys for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you tell all your friends about our podcast. Let's get it out there. Let's let the world know about it, but we need your help doing that. Thanks.